Now, Asia is facing what analysts are calling a plastic shock. And the crisis is being triggered by supply disruptions linked to the Iran oil conflict, which is now choking the flow of key petrochemical materials used to make plastics across the region. From food packaging to medical supplies and electronics, manufacturers are warning of shortages, rising costs, and delayed shipments. Now, Asia depends heavily on petrochemical feedstocks from the Gulf region, especially materials like polyethylene and polypropylene, and that are essential for plastic manufacturing. But with Iran-related oil crisis disrupting shipping routes and raising fears around the Strait of Hormuz, supplies have tightened sharply. And the Strait of Hormuz handles roughly 1/5 of the world's oil and major portion of petrochemical exports. And any disruption there immediately impacts Asian manufacturing chains. And industry groups say the prices of several plastic raw materials have surged in recent weeks as traders scramble for alternative supplies. Manufacturers across China, South Korea, and India and Southeast Asia are now reporting delays in deliveries and rising production costs. And the impact is especially severe for sectors that rely on plastic packaging, including food, pharmaceuticals, healthcare products, and consumer electronics. And some companies are warning that packaging shortages can eventually affect supermarket shelves and medical supply chains if the disruption continues. Well, shipping costs have also jumped as insurers raise war risk premiums for vessels traveling through the Gulf region. And analysts say that this crisis highlights how deeply Asia's manufacturing economy remains tied to West Asia's energy and petrochemical exports. And even though oil markets have seen volatility before, this time the impact is spreading beyond fuel prices and directly into industrial supply chains. Well, the result is cascading effect, and higher raw material costs, expensive shipping squeeze manufacturers, and ultimately higher prices for consumers. Economists are warning that if tensions escalate further, the region can face broader inflationary pressure, especially in packaging industries and heavy industries. Now, for governments and manufacturers, these are racing to secure alternative suppliers, but replacing Gulf petrochemical flows is neither quick nor cheap. And as geopolitical tensions continue to reshape global trade routes, Asia's plastic shock may become another major reminder of how interconnected the world economy truly is. And well, it seems like a good news for climate, at least.